Um, it's way too early. Okay, so I'm just gonna get ready to go catch my plane. It is like 3:30 in the morning. My flight is at 6 o'clock. No, 5:45 that I have to fly out, but I have to be there earlier because the board's earlier, so it's like, anyway, I'm flying out for this secret thing. I can't say what it is, but it is for 2K, I can say that much. Okay, I just sat down on my toilet. I swear I'm not pooping or anything, but so I'm actually going to be flying out to California, Novato. I hope I'm saying that right. I don't know if I am, but I'm really excited, even though like I'm really tired. Like you can see the bags under my eyes. Like I'm already tired in general. But I'm so excited to go there because this technically would be my first trip to an event in 2 years. I haven't been able to go anywhere, and Bear's scratching at the bathroom door. Oh, Bear, I'm recording right now. Mommy has to leave. Are you gonna be okay? Okay. It's my first trip out to event in 2 years, and I'm a little bit nervous because I haven't like really interacted with people ever since I had my baby. And I interact with people, but it's like mainly like family and like people that I know in real life. I never interacted with like people that I don't know. You know, I feel like I've lost all my social skills because I'm always at home with my son, and like all I sing is like Barney songs. I can't really do that here. Anyway, I don't want Bear to make any noise, so I'm gonna stop the recording right here. This is so fancy, it has my name on the TV. Anyway, I was gonna show you guys my room, what it looks like. I don't do vlogs, so like please excuse me that I'm like really awkward. This is really weird for me. How the flip do you open? Oh, here we go. This is the view from here. Not bad. I mean, you know, not bad. I'm gonna stay in the front. And they got a fancy couch with a bed and a microwave. Okay, and then this is the bathroom. It's just, you know, regular bathroom with the bathtub and some like fancy soap. How do I turn on this? Oh, there we go. Like I said, I normally don't vlog, so it was really awkward for me trying to vlog at the airport because when I was trying to, people were staring at me and I'm like, I don't like this. So I'm just gonna vlog now because I got time until I have to go to 2K, which is like actually tomorrow. So I'm probably gonna go around and explore because I've never actually been here. I've been to San Francisco before, but specifically here I have not been. Okay, I just took a shower. This stuff smells so freaking good. I don't know what brand this is, but it's good. I'm just vlogging this part because like I normally don't get to take a shower more than like 5 minutes because I usually have my son screaming, so it's kind of nice that I could take as long as I want and nobody's rushing me. Alright, this is the fit. My favorite jumpsuit. I always wear this in my videos, but yeah, I'm just wearing this for now because it's kind of cold out. Yeah, I'm gonna go hunt for food because I'm hungry and everything is expensive in this hotel. I see a McDonald's in front of me, so we're probably just gonna get that for now, and then I know I'm gonna meet up with the other creators later today, and then we're gonna eat there. So I'll just get something small for now. This freaking McDonald's is so fancy. I say it's so fancy because like in Tennessee, it's all like, I don't know how to describe it, not fancy looking. All right, I got the McDonald's. Now I'm gonna head back to the room and eat this and probably go sleep because I haven't had any sleep. I also saw there's like a Safeway behind the hotel. I'm gonna check that out because I've never been to Safeway. I know it's a grocery store, but I'm gonna check it out anyway. Okay, I have comments about the McDonald's in California. Why does yours taste different than ours? Yours is like more crunchier. It's weird. I don't know. Is it just like the way you guys cook it or like the oil or whatever? Because like, what the hell? I was so confused. I took a bite of that and I was like, what? I got a 10-piece chicken McNuggets with fries and a Diet Dr. Pepper because I like the chicken nuggets at McDonald's. Don't judge me. Also, sweet and sour sauce because it's the best sauce. Yeah, I just wanted to eat something small because, again, I'm supposed to be meeting the other creators later tonight, and I feel like we're gonna have like a big dinner, so I'd rather just eat small now and then big later, you know? And I'm watching The Addams Family. I've never watched the animated one, so I don't know if this is good or not, but I'm a huge fan of The Addams Family. I think it's obvious why. Alright, your girl's gotta take a small nap because I still have a headache from traveling. And I feel like maybe if I nap, finally. This is weird because like I said earlier, I normally don't get to sleep in or like nap because of my baby, and I really miss him a lot. I miss my baby. Even though I kind of have like a mini break for him. I know I'm technically working, but like even though I have like a mini break for him, it's really weird. I don't like this. I don't know how some parents can like travel for work often and like, you know, you don't see your kids. I don't know how you guys do it. You're way too strong because like for me it's just, oh my god. Before I left the house, he woke up for his bottle and I picked him up, and like before I put him back down in his crib, he put his like hand on my cheek and I was like, no, please. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna take a small nap. Just maybe I can get rid of my headache and then also feel rested up for tonight. And I might go explore more because there's more like shopping areas over there, so I might go check it out and see what I can see since I'm here anyway. You might as well, you know. Anyway, I will be right back. All right, I had to go out and get a charger because my charger stopped working. Now I'm just trying to kill time until it's happy hour. Just an Old Navy and like a Target that way and Marshalls, and I'm like, you know, there was nothing really interesting in there. So I'm just gonna keep going this way until an hour later and then I have to go. Still nothing. The other way is Costco. I don't have my Costco card with me, which kind of sucks because Costco has actually good food. If you've never been there. So I'm gonna go this way and see what we can find because I just went through Nordstrom and I can't afford anything. Can't afford this place. Alright, I'm here at the happy hour. I just did the most embarrassing thing. My Uber driver dropped me off and was like, have a nice dinner. And then I said, yeah, you too. I'm not built to talk to people, oh my god. Hi everybody.
Oh, video?
Yeah, hi.
Biscuit?
Apex Gaming PCs is the best way to build your perfect gaming computer. Whether you're a casual gamer, streamer, or even a professional, Apex Gaming has a ton of options for you, such as the Apex Bronze. Maybe you're looking for a starter PC, or maybe you're just new to the PC scene. The Apex Bronze comes with an AMD Ryzen 3 4500, RX 6500 XT, and 16 gigabytes of RAM. Or maybe you're a streamer and you're looking to upgrade your rig. This is where the Apex Streamer comes in. This build comes with an AMD Ryzen 7 5700X, 32 gigs of RAM, and an RTX 4060. That's not what you're looking for? Luckily, there's also the Apex Streamer Plus. This build comes with an AMD Ryzen 5 7600X 32GB of DDR5 RAM and a Radeon RX 7700 XT. Apex Gaming allows you to customize the builds, down to the components, even to the aesthetics and how it looks. So let's say maybe you're getting the Apex Bronze, but you want to upgrade the RAM, or you're not really digging the color of the case. There's no problem with that. There are a ton of options here, and just to add a little something extra, Apex Gaming offers extra services to make you happy with your PC, such as warranties, sound reductions, or even having it be a rush build. So if you're ready to get your new PC from Apex Gaming, check the link in the description to check out all their PC builds, and don't forget to use my 5% discount code, AGirl, which can be used on top of existing promos when you purchase an Apex Gaming PC. Thank you so much to Apex Gaming for sponsoring this video. You guys are amazing.
Good morning. It's day 2 in my trip to Novato, California, and today we are finally going to the 2K office to do some work. I'm really excited because I've never been in this area, and 2, I've never been to 2K. I've never been invited to any gaming studio or anything like that, so it's like a real honor that 2K wanted to invite me over there. And last night went so well with the happy hour. I was so nervous to be around other people, and it's mainly because, like, well, 1, I'm like really awkward in real life, but 2, I haven't, done anything big wise for my YouTube channel in almost 2 years. Especially like this last year, I was like behind on like gaming news and everything like that, so it's really nice that 2K invited me, so thank you. If you're watching this, thank you so much for inviting me. Yeah, it went so well, like talking to everybody, and then I saw some people that I knew. But yeah, everyone was so sweet and like welcoming. It's really nice to be in a space where my fellow creators are just like really sweet and really nice. It's really cool to experience that. You know what's another weird thing? This should be like the best sleep of my life, because I told you guys I'm not gonna have to wake up so early because I don't have my baby with me. Guess what? I kept waking up the times that my son normally wakes up. So I don't think it matters. Yeah, it's really weird waking up and then not having to go feed a baby. Anyway, I'm gonna go get ready, and I'm gonna be real, I'm probably gonna go to McDonald's and get like breakfast, and then I have the AM session at 2K. I'm just really excited. It's gonna be a good day, so I will see you later. Alright, day 2 fit. This is what I look like. My pants. And I also have, I don't know if you guys can see it, my butterfly clips in. I haven't worn these in a long time. But anyway, this is what I'm wearing for today. So I'm gonna go to McDonald's, get some breakfast in, and then we're gonna head over to 2K's office. Alright, I got my breakfast, and it's so nice out today. I'm so happy because it was raining a lot yesterday, so it's finally like really funny. I hope it stays that way for the rest of the day. Okay, so that was day 2 of 2K. Sorry I couldn't record anything. We were not allowed to record in the office, but I did take some pictures outside, so I'll post that up. First of all, I want to say how kind everybody was at 2K. They were so nice and like welcoming, and also I was nervous. It's just nice that they were very welcoming, and yeah, they were very passionate about their game, and I think that's super important when it comes to video games. And I know some people don't really care, but like for me, like I can notice when I play the game that they really care about their own game, and they want to make sure that everything that they put in there makes sense and works out well. Also the 2K office was like pretty neat. Like there's so much stuff in there, and the fact that they were in an old hangar, they were letting us know like that it's an old hangar, and there used to be like planes and stuff and like that. Weapons, I think, is what they told us. I can't remember, but they were telling us like there's just lots of stuff in there that used to be. So it was really cool to see where 2K is at, and like how their studio looks on the inside. Of course, we couldn't go like roam everywhere because off limits and secret stuff, but regardless, it was really nice to be there. And like, if you guys at 2K are watching this, thank you so much for inviting me. Again, I have been out of the game for a while, so a lot of interacting with people is a little bit daunting to me just because I haven't been able to do this for a while. So with day 2 done, I am just going to be waiting for Tegan, Lightweight Gaming. You may know her. She actually is on this trip as well, but unfortunately we didn't have the same time slot. She's working in the afternoon, so I'm going to wait on her because we're going to get dinner together and catch up because it's been so long. I haven't seen her in almost 2 years, I think, in person. Like, we haven't seen each other in so long, and I miss her. And like, she's a good friend of mine. So yeah, if you guys haven't checked out her channel, go ahead and check it out. And you might have seen other creators in the video too. I've known Jazz as well, so it was nice to see her again too. But meeting all the other creators that I haven't, known, they're super nice. They're very sweet people, and I'm lucky to meet you guys. So if you're watching this too, thanks for hanging out with me. And I'm really awkward when I meet new people, so but I just really appreciate that everyone was like so nice and stuff. So yeah, I think what I'm gonna do right now, probably go to the Safeway behind the hotel, get something small to eat, just because I don't know what me and Tegan are gonna do later on. But yeah, let's go and get some food. I'm so happy that it's so nice out today. Oh my gosh, because like yesterday was awful, but it's nice to have some sun. It's so pretty out here. I'm so happy. All right, the Safeway is over there. I'm gonna go and see what I can find. The real question to be asked, where have I been? Okay, for lunch, I got this pesto grilled salmon with asparagus because I felt like eating salmon, even though I had some yesterday, but whatever. And then I also got a cup of watermelon and my water over there. And you know what I just realized? I don't have a fork or anything. So I got these 2 coffee stirring sticks at the coffee station downstairs in the hotel. Because their bistro's closed too, and I'm like, damn, I can't ask anybody for a fork, so I'm gonna do some makeshift chopsticks for now, because that's all I can do. Alright, I just got back to the hotel. I didn't vlog much while I was with Tegan because I got to meet up with her for dinner. It was nice to catch up because I haven't seen her in so freaking long. But I didn't vlog it mainly because I kind of forgot. And then also I was just like enjoying my time with her, so I just kind of wanted to like leave it at that. But I'll post pictures that we took today. But yeah, this comes to the end of my time in California, so I'm gonna go home. My flight is at 8 o'clock, so I gotta leave here at around 5:30 because it takes about an hour to get back to the airport. So I will try to do better with the vlogs. I'm not used to doing them, but if you guys like vlog content, I'll try to do it more because I do want to go to like conventions in the future. I definitely want to do that kind of stuff. So if you're into that, let me know, and I will still start doing vlogs like that. Okay, I'm finally home. I didn't get to vlog my trip back because it was a freaking disaster. My flight was at 8 a.m., so which means I had to leave the hotel around 5 because the hotel is an hour away from the airport. Even though it's not an international flight, you don't know how security is gonna go. Sometimes there's like a long ass line, so I didn't want to risk it, and I was like, I have to go 2 hours early, so I left around 5, got there at 6, and luckily security wasn't bad. It wasn't a long line, thank goodness, so I didn't have to go through that too long. My flight was to go to Dallas first. I had a layover there for 45 minutes, and I was like, yeah, it's not bad. So my flight to Dallas wasn't bad. It was great. I got some Filipino food, which I was really happy about before I left for breakfast, and then I was like, yeah, I'll just sleep because it was about 3.5 hours, and then I'll wake up, and then finally I'll go home because that flight was supposed to be only 2 hours. So I was just like, yeah, it's not gonna be bad. We get to Dallas. First of all, before I could even get off the damn plane, I looked at my phone to see my boarding pass to see where the gate was, because before I left, I looked at it too, just to make sure nothing changed, and it said it was gonna be in the terminal I was landing in. So I was like, oh, it's not that bad. Then I'll have time to get food because I was really hungry. Because mind you, I ate 6:30 in the morning, and it was already like 1 o'clock, and I was just like, yeah, I'm really hungry. I could get food before I leave. So I was like, yeah, it's in the same terminal. We'll land. I'll just get food. I looked at it before I got because I was like in the back, so I was like I had time. But I looked at my phone, and the boarding pass changed. It said that it was in the D terminal. And I'd never been to Dallas, let alone Dallas's airport. I didn't know how big it was. So when they said, everything's bigger in Texas, they were flying. I looked on the map where it was. It's on the other damn side of the map. And it said it would take me about 30 minutes to get there. And I was like, I only have 45 minutes of a layover. I ran as fast as I could. I took the little train thing that I don't even know if that made any difference because there were so many people. Finally got to my terminal that I needed to be at, and I just made it just in time when they started boarding. So I was already pissed off because I couldn't even eat anything. So I was like, okay, whatever. I'll just, eat when I get home. I'm supposed to be home at 5:30. It's only a 2-hour flight. It's not a big deal. I'll just get a snack on the plane because they usually give snacks anyway. I'll just eat when I get home. So we board, everything's fine. Mind you, it's also 95 degrees in Texas. I'm already used to it because I live in Tennessee, but it was not fun. The plane was so hot, but I was just like, whatever, we're leaving soon. So they got everybody on board. They did the whole we're gonna give a demonstration. We're about to leave. We're closing the doors. They say all that. So I was like, okay, cool. 15 minutes later, the captain comes on board and he's like, I apologize, folks, we gotta delay the flight because they put too much fuel in the plane. Now we gotta remove some of it. And I get it, you gotta make sure that you have the correct weight so nothing goes wrong in the flight. I understand that part. That's not a big deal to me. But I was just wondering, everybody around me was wondering why didn't they check that before we left? That kind of seemed weird. Anyway, whatever. So we waited. I looked at my boarding pass just to see because it said 15-minute delay. So I was like, I'm going to be home by around 6 o'clock. And I was like, damn it. So I was telling my husband, because Adam was going to pick me up, of course. And I kept telling him, don't come to the airport this time because the flight got delayed. So I was texting him and I kept looking at the boarding pass. And they kept delaying it every 10 minutes. And I was like, what the is happening? And then the captain comes on maybe 20 minutes later after the first time. And he's like, oh, we still don't have an ETA on how long this is going to take. They're still removing the fuel. And they kept doing this every 15 to 20 minutes. He would come on the PA system and tell us they still don't have an ETA. And at that point, shouldn't you let us off the plane? It's 95 degrees outside and the plane is hot. There's only so much air that you can put in a metal tube. It was not helping that there's so many people on board already. We were stuck on the plane for 3 hours and they did not let us out. They did not let us out. And then also on top of that, they gave us water because how is that? No offense. Thank you for the water, but that's not going to help in 95-degree weather. So after 3.5 hours, they come on the PA system and then they were like, oh, they're finally done. We can leave now. So everyone was like, thank God. And then they did the whole demonstration thing. They said we're closing the doors now. You could hear them closing all the cabin doors for the luggage and whatever. So we're like, oh, thank goodness, we're finally leaving. Not 10 minutes later, they delayed it again. The captain comes on and he's like, I'm sorry, folks, we have to delay it again because our headsets are not working. And the lady beside me was like, did they not check that while they were freaking emptying the fuel? Because apparently they didn't do that. And then they were like, you know what? We're gonna have to deplane right now because we don't have an ETA and when they can fix that. So it's already 4 hours into this, we were sitting there and they decide, yeah, let's deplane. So we get off the damn plane. And then, my favorite part too was before we got deplaned, before they said that the headsets were not working, they were like, if people want to leave, they can leave, but you have to stick around or else they're just gonna leave without us. They'll close the door and won't wait for us. How f***ed up is that? Anyway, when we deplaned, we got off, right? And they were like, just wait in front of the gate to know when you're gonna get back on the plane. 30 minutes go by. And then they're like, oh, we're switching a gate. Now you're gonna go to a different gate, get on a different plane. Luckily, this was the gate next to us, so we didn't have to go far, but I was already pissed off. Everybody was already pissed off. And then they were like,
just wait there. And then another 30 minutes go by and they're like, oh, we have to clean up the plane. We'll try to go as fast as I can, then we'll board. So we were delayed by 5 hours. Mind you, I don't, delays happen. I don't really care. Of course, it's annoying. I don't like that. I'd rather get the hell home fast. But my thing was, why would you leave us on the plane over 3 hours in 95-degree weather? If you already knew it was gonna take so long, you had no ETAs of like how long anything was gonna take. I don't understand that. Anyway, I finally got on the plane, went home. The flight to Knoxville was fine, there was nothing wrong, but I got home probably around 10 p.m., little over 10, so that's why I didn't end up vlogging. I was gonna do like a whole outro thing, and then I was so tired, so like I didn't give a crap. Anyway, so this is the next day. I'm just really exhausted. So this is my small vlog to Novato, California. Thank you again to 2K for flying me out. Again, I will talk about more like what we were doing there, but just in general, I really appreciate getting invited to this. Like I said, it's just been so long since I've got to do anything for the channel, let alone like now that I'm back doing this somewhat full-time. I really appreciate it because I feel like I've been so out of it for so long. I didn't know what I was doing, but genuinely I appreciate like how nice everyone was, like all the other creators that I met, everyone at 2K. They were so sweet. They're honestly the sweetest people that I've met. And then also their studio is really cool. I really wish I could have showed you guys like what it looked like on the inside. You'll get to see later, but what I saw and everything was so cool. It was honestly really cool. It's such a cool place, and you can tell like everyone is really happy to work there because genuinely everyone was like so happy and so relaxed. So like yeah, it's really cool to see that. But anyway, that's gonna be the end of my vlog. Sorry that this ended like this. I didn't want to end it like this. I want to practice doing vlogging more because I want to vlog more in general. So maybe you'll see more vlog content from me. So we'll see. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe and hit the bell button so you guys know when I upload the stuff that I made for 2K. And yeah, let me know in the comments your thoughts if you want more vlogs. Because I'll probably do more. This was kind of fun, I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!